Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome.
A Flow podcast.
Yep.
Caleb.
Paolo. We're here.
Here we go. Yep.
It's us.
Yeah. Before we get into our podcast, check us out. This podcast every Thursday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Yep.
Also on our website, aflowclothing.com, along with our shop.
Yep.
And then follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Aflow Clothing.
Please.
Follow us. Thank you.
Hang with
Check
us.
us out.
Stay afloat with us. Caleb, what you got on today?
Yeah, we'll do our fits.
Yeah. Get into the fits. We got some fits on today.
I got the Black Forces. This is just
Yep.
most of what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
Like I have the Black Forces on 90% of the time.
Yeah.
From now until spring, basically. I feel
Yep.
like. I was told the other day, when we went to the concert,
Yeah.
your friend told me that I look devious in the Black Forces.
Yeah.
And that caught me off guard a little bit because I just don't think of them like that. Like obviously they are, but I just don't think of them in that way. And then
You look a little devious.
yeah, I
can
like,
understand
it
it.
was like, I guess
Devious is a good word to put
like
it.
first impression that people go off of that, so I should just be aware of that. Like
Yeah.
I don't think about it that much. Like these are just my shoes.
Yeah, no,
But-
I dig it. I mean, I get it.
Like I like them, but I understand that's how they come across. So I'm gonna keep that in mind a little bit more.
Yeah. You chilling.
Devious, but yeah,
It's a nice pair.
yeah,
It's a nice pair.
yeah. Goes with almost everything.
Yeah. So it's like easy.
Yeah. Some just Subi denim and
Yep.
then the float snowman hoodie.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
Looks beautiful. Good
Thank
pair of
you.
jeans.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fish you well.
Yeah. No,
Good fit on them.
this is one of the best pairs of jeans that I own.
Yeah.
Just all around.
Can I ask you, because
Yeah.
this is a fashion
Right.
podcast, how
Yeah.
much were they?
Essence. Grab them on Essence. No, we're not no sponsorship or anything, but Essence has great deals. These were like they were like $100 or
Okay.
maybe like around 100.
That's solid.
So for a nice quality pair of jeans that's
Yeah.
lasted me a while, fits well and like just feels nice.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
It's not like you're really gonna like spend much more. Like you're not spending much less than that to get like a pair of like other jeans. Like you're
Yeah,
getting
like-
like American Eagle or like I don't know.
Yeah.
Those like kind of like basic places.
Right.
You're not paying that much else.
Yeah.
Levi's or something.
Yeah. And it's all it's quality. So
Yeah, it's gas. Nice
there you
pair.
go. Gas.
You heard it here first. Yeah. Today I got on the Salehi Bembries, of course. Just a personal favorite, you
Yeah.
know? Just a personal favorite. I've been wearing these for so long. And these, like, bro, I feel like with the foam runners, like, I kind of wore those, like, not on and off, but just, like, I didn't wear them at all as much.
Yeah.
I feel like I wear these every single day. These almost, like, don't leave my feet.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, I always have these on. Unless I have, like, Converse. Like, I very rarely now wear the New Balances. But that's also because we haven't gotten into colder weather yet.
Yeah.
I haven't really pulled out the big shoe because we ain't been in that yet.
Right.
But we're about to be in that, so.
We are.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. I've been in these. Nice pair of Reebok pants on. Love these. Been wearing these a bit too. These are just fun, bro.
Yeah. I think you had them on the last pod, right?
I might have, yeah.
Yeah.
I talk about these all the time. This is like my first like extra bulky pant
Yeah.
that I feel like comfortable wearing.
Yeah.
You know, it's a hard thing for me to wear like bulky clothes. I've talked about it a bunch of times. But the thing I really like, and I don't know if I've talked about it on the pod, is that the pockets are like in the front.
Ah.
So they're like this,
Yeah.
which I really enjoy.
Just a small detail.
Yeah, just like something to just kind of
Yeah.
keep, you're not like stuffing them into like the side. You're like going
Right.
straight in. It's a
Right.
vibe. I enjoy them, you know. Shirt I got into this is CBGB shirt. This I just picked up. I really, really love this shirt. It's like, first of all, it's like a really quality shirt. It's like nice and heavy.
You should
good
stand,
material.
Yeah, you should stand up real quick just so everyone can see how baggy everything you're wearing.
Yeah, super baggy. Super baggy. That's a good point. Yeah. Bagged out. I'm bagged out. Let me. I'm sorry. I had to look in my own mirror.
It's a complete bag out by Paolo today.
I'm bagged out today. I love it. Feels good, man.
Yeah.
Feels comfy.
Yeah.
You know, and like I've been kind of like a little sick,
Yeah.
Like, you know, been kind of like today especially, I kind of been feeling some symptoms. So like being in this clothing draped over my body instead of some like, you know, constricted and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
They were onto something back then.
Yeah, they were. But yeah, no, dude, this shirt, I mean, it's also like a large, so it's just naturally gonna be big. But dude, this shirt I just fucking really fuck with, mainly because of CBG. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't buy it unless it was what's on it. I wouldn't buy it if it was a regular grade t-shirt. So
the home of underground rock.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, I didn't know until Paolo explained.
Yeah, like a bunch of very kind of influential punk bands played CBGB. It's in New York City. It's sick, man. It's like I've always kind of like known about CBGB and found it to be like a cool spot.
Right.
Remember my mom always kind of talking about it and learning about it just through different, like, you know, learning about rock and roll and the history of it and all that. Yeah, I absolutely love this shirt because this is the thing that I want to talk about with is like, dude, I'm not trying to buy t-shirts anymore. Almost ever.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really trying to get shirts. And if I'm like getting a shirt, it's like because it's very like specific or something.
Right.
You know, like I did also just buy a Heels Have Eyes 3 shirt.
Did. Yeah.
But that's because it has I Was There 11/2/24
Right.
with the 4th row.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A moment.
Yeah.
A day. But
yeah, we talked about that a little while ago on the podcast, just like what it has to be for us to buy a shirt.
Yeah. And
it's just specific stuff.
Yeah, and this spoke to me, man. I was like, yeah, I gotta grab this shirt. Like, it's just simple, it's clean, it's like a very awesome place that think is sick.
Right.
And, you know, is no longer around, so
Okay.
it's cool rocking it. You know, brings me back to like my roots of childhood and, you know, talking about CBGB, learning about CBGB and all that. So yeah, just want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Sick ass shirt, glad I
Yeah.
picked it up. Sometimes, yeah, I grab a shirt. Even when I counted all my shirts the other day. 54.
54, wow.
54 shirts.
Okay, now the question is...
54 t-shirts, like just
Right.
straight up, like 54
Right,
t-shirts.
is it including long sleeve t-shirts?
Yes, I only
Yeah.
have like one of those.
Yeah. Okay, so now the question is, do I have more or less?
I think you're less. I think you're
Probably.
under.
I would guess less. But we'll find out in the next episode of the Afloat podcast.
I bet. I'm at 54.
I'll bring that number next time.
Yeah, bring that number, please. But yeah, I'm at
It's
5'4".
interesting.
It
Yeah.
is interesting. I just kind of like off, and I didn't exactly like fully like go through everything.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like counted down and everything, and I'm pretty sure it's over 50. I think it's between 50, 54.
Yeah. I would think I'm in the 35, 45 range.
I think so too.
But
I think you're under. I don't think you're much under though.
No, yeah.
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 I think you have a lot of fucking T's.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah, we fuck load. Fuck load.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Fitz.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the Don Toliver concert. We went to see that Monday night.
Yep.
Yeah,
because we didn't even talk about it after the show.
Not really, yeah.
No, we didn't really have a moment to speak on it. So yeah.
Yeah. I thought it started really great. The first quarter to third of the show, I thought was really, really good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad, but I just think it didn't finish as good as it started, but
yeah, I kind of agree.
Mostly just in the performance and
true
and just of
yeah.
But
yeah, okay,
yeah.
I see. Yeah, for sure. I see what you're saying. I dig that.
Yeah.
I dig that.
But yeah, it was a very cool show. I'm glad that I went. I think like when the show first started and it was doing that first like third of it basically, I was kind of thinking in my head, this is maybe on par with Travis.
It was fucking energy. Like the first like 4 songs, maybe more.
Yeah.
Straight energy.
And when I say on par with Travis, it was on par with Travis in a 10,000 person arena.
Right.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Travis does the United Center, and he did the whole United
Yeah,
Center.
he
So
played it around.
it's just a different vibe when there's that many people there.
Yeah, but I think he packed that thing out.
Yeah, no, it was
there was barely a seat empty. I don't think there was a seat empty.
but like he didn't do the round.
No, he didn't do the round.
Yeah,
but I mean,
still, no, it was
for what was available.
Right. Yes.
Very little was empty.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So it was fucking.
Yeah, I think. I mean, overall, I still rate it pretty highly.
Yeah.
As a concert, as a show.
Yeah.
I think. We both really like Don Toliver, especially his new album, and I've been getting into the album before that as well, earlier this year. So, I mean, he did well. I think
he did
it was
awesome.
A cool show.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Be a part of, bro. It was an experience. Yeah, there were moments where I was getting annoyed, but that was really just because of the crowd, like the people I was around. The people I was around, we were around with that. Just annoying.
Yeah.
But that's also just what it is now.
I think we're in the
we're in the older age, bro.
We're in the older age bracket of that crowd.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was kind of just like annoyed.
Yeah, I mean,
for a bit of the show, I
was too. It didn't really detract from the show very much. For me, but it was definitely there. It was definitely a bit annoying, all the people around us. But and I think something that kind of sums it up well is just the parking garage after the show. Yeah. Because when I left your house, I was driving by the parking garage. Yeah. And we were waiting in just a bit of traffic. Yeah. And everyone in the parking garage started honking. Maybe not everyone, but it was just echoing throughout the parking garage. Yeah. And it was like, man. Yeah. Are we really just animals?
Yeah.
Like, are we not living in a society? Like.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But that's kind of just what the crowd was like, I feel like, too, a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't really take away from the show that much.
No, it didn't. It was still a great show. I thought he brought like a lot of energy. I think one thing that you mentioned that I thought was really cool was that he had like a mascot, which was pretty rare.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was just kind of it was a figure with like a motorcycle helmet on and a Hardstone Psycho jacket. Yeah. But it was literally just a mascot. Yeah. For the tour, and I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah. So it was just kind of fun. Like,
it was cool. It was just like a fun thing to just kind of have. A little extra thing.
It's like
dance around.
Exactly the same effect that the mascot of the sports game has.
Exactly.
Like
it's like
he's taking pictures with some people. Like,
he's like hanging around.
Walking around, just hanging out,
Cool. It was cool. Yeah. I think the thing that was also really awesome that we have to talk about, obviously, was the giant sphere that they had on stage. Yes. Metal sphere. And I was almost certain that, like, as soon as I saw the sphere, I was like, there's no way he's not bringing out some, like, people on motorcycles to, like, bike in that thing. Yeah. Because I was like...
I didn't connect that right away.
Yeah. Because, like, also, obviously, the whole motorcycle kind of theme of the album and whatnot. I was like, there's no way that, like, it's not that. And then the show kind of kept going on, and I was like, maybe it isn't.
It's like, basically just decoration for the first 75% of the show.
Yeah, it was. And then, he brought people out to actually, like,
and they were like rolling around in this big circle on the stage. It's kind of hard to envision, maybe, if you didn't see it.
If you understand, like, if you've seen what we're talking about before, then it's understandable. But they're in this giant, like, metal sphere, and they were just, like, dirt biking around it and shit. And they were like, there'd be, like, one dude in there, and then two guys got in there that were doing it at the same time, which was crazy. Yeah, Don was just sitting off to the side at that DC. He was just sitting on the stairs, just hanging. It's kind of funny. It was cool.
Yeah, it's an extra entertainment factor of the show. Yeah, and kind of just a little intermission. Yeah, but it was cool.
It was cool.
One thing I think, and it's different music than what we've seen in the past with a live band.
Yeah.
We've seen Action Bronson and Freddie Gibbs.
Yep.
And they make pretty different music.
Live bands with rappers or rappers with live bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is different music than them, and it still worked out great with a live band.
Yeah.
I've seen
100%.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I think a live band works out for rap music vast majority of the time.
100% agree.
The only time I saw it and didn't really like it was when I saw Juice WRLD, and I may have also just been that I'm not the biggest Juice WRLD fan.
Yeah, true.
So like that if I don't know, I didn't like it at the time.
Yeah.
But I think I think it just adds so much to the show.
Yeah.
When you get the live guitar and the live drums,
I think
like
so,
Don
too.
had. It was great.
And the way, the guitars was playing like, and that's the thing with that album is there's a lot of like guitar like solos and just like heavy riffs and stuff. So it was very like cool to see live, and then bringing the drummer into was sick. Like it was just the live band makes music just 100% better. Yeah. You know?
I wonder I feel like Travis is relevant here because Don is
100%.
in a way
I think
protege
Travis
or similar.
Kind of similar.
Yeah.
Different lanes, kind of semi-different lanes,
but like Don came up under Travis basically.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Like I wonder if Travis would ever consider having a live band at a show.
I'm sure at some point, yeah.
Maybe if he puts out an album that kind of caters to it, he would.
I think so.
Sure. Yeah.
I think so. Which I think would also be really cool.
Yeah, no,
I would not be opposed to that at all. I think Travis with a live band would be so much energy. Like it'd be crazy.
Yeah, you could. I mean, like, imagine Mamacita.
Yeah.
And it's just like a drum build up to it. Like that'd be nuts.
That'd be insane. Yeah. So there's definitely.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be sick.
Or like live guitar and bass with 90210. Like that'd be nuts.
Yeah, that'd be insane. And just the buildings, I think and that's the thing that I was thinking about, like, there's a lot of songs where, like, he could do a live band with,
Travis?
like, it'd be sick if he did, like, he came around, like, the States and whatever, maybe, other places too, potentially, but, like, did a few different shows in major cities, and had, like, a live band with them and played, like, theaters.
Yeah.
Played like Aragon or something. Like something of decent size, but like still a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Like how cool would that be? How cool would it be for him to get back to like a place where it was like auditorium kind of style, like so that there can be like a real like mosh pit.
Yeah.
In the middle.
I mean, that would just be absolute bedlam.
Yeah.
He'd have to do 2 weeks at the Aragon. If he did the Aragon.
Well, right, but that's the thing. It'd be like 2 nights or 1 night only or something like that.
Right. I mean, how much would those tickets go for?
Probably so much.
Like 5 or 6 at least.
100?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 1,000.
If
Taylor can do it, why can't Trav at this point?
What, Taylor did the Aragon?
No. Just like in terms of
venues?
No. Just in terms of like if Taylor can sell tickets for that much money. Yeah. Why can't Travis?
So different.
Yeah, sure it is.
It's so. It probably. But yeah, I mean, back to Don and like, I mean, we could like, the reason I was thinking it was kind of just an excellent show, especially at the beginning, was he was doing full songs.
Yeah.
And even doing like.
Yeah, he wasn't doing extended.
He was doing like a live version of the song.
Yeah.
Which was something that I felt was lacking on Travis's tour.
Yeah.
Like, Don was doing the song justice as it, like, live.
Yeah.
And that was just, it's just special because he's doing more than just what you get with the album. He's doing it live with live instruments and, looping in the chorus again. Or doing a whole verse again.
Yeah.
Just to add to it.
Yeah.
And it was great.
No, I enjoyed definitely, and you definitely kind of experienced that within the first like 6 songs maybe.
Yeah, and he didn't do it the whole show, and I didn't think it needed to be necessarily.
He did a lot of music.
Yeah.
Like I felt like we were at just like a Don Toliver like, just I like it just felt like he did like I feel like for other shows, you kind of leave and you're like, oh, I wish they did this, or like, oh, like that felt short. Like that felt like a good amount of time, and he did a lot of music with it.
Yeah, it was a solid hour and a half, and there were really only a couple songs that I kind of wish that he did.
For sure. There were a few that I wish he did too.
Yeah.
He didn't do Purple Rain.
Or Last Laugh. And I was really hoping, because like I feel like it's pretty common for like rappers going on album tours and whatnot. Like they'll play, they'll play a good bit of their album, or they'll do like the first 3 or 4, right? Yeah. They then do some of their like classics, some of their older stuff. They go back into the album. Right. Maybe they do it and then they do a couple of the hits of like their bigger songs from previous. They do their final 2 hits, and then maybe they play like the last song on the album, depending on what it means to them or something like that, right? I was praying he would just, because it's like a great vibe, and it's like send everybody off. I had the last laugh. Yeah. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like have everybody in the crowd be like, like, you know what I'm saying? No, and he didn't end with it, and I was like, fuck. It was nice that he did Backstreets though. I think that was a good song and a bit of a deeper cut. So like, I think that was cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and like, he had a great set list. Like, don't get me wrong. He also did Smoke. Has he played Smoke the previous 2 times I've seen him? He was there both times. You mean I was there both times?
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
I was looking there and saying he was there both times. My fault,
No, you're good.
You forget there's an audience.
Of course Don Toliver was there both times.
But did he play Smoke? Did he play Smoke at, I feel like the only place he probably would have is Summer Smash.
Yeah.
And I think he might have.
I couldn't tell you. Are you saying, when was... Yeah, no, I don't think so, because he didn't do that much that night.
He didn't do that much. Maybe not. And I know he played like a song, like I know he played Tore Up that night. Right. And he played like maybe 1 or 2 other ones off.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, honestly. Yeah. But Smoke was great.
Smoke was awesome.
I wish he hit another 1 or 2 off that album and another 1 or 2 off Love Sickness.
Drugs and Other Melodies would have been sick to see. Yeah.
For sure.
What else?
And just Love Sickness, another song or 2 would have been cool. But those are kind of deeper cuts that maybe everyone in the crowd wouldn't know. So like, not trying to say like I'm like super in touch with the underground Don Toliver music. But I'm not like those weren't needed. And the show was still good.
The show was awesome.
The only reason I was saying that it got kind of worse at the end, and it may, I don't know, this is speculating, but it could have just been like, it's a long tour, it's at the end of the tour. Yeah. He had the Complex Con thing the night before.
Oh, he
So he pushed the concert back. Right. But I was just, he halfway through he started using a backtrack, and he started, just using his voice less. Yeah. So I feel like maybe his voice was just strained or something. Probably. But it wasn't anything that like really detracted from the show. Yeah. It was still very cool and very enjoyable.
Yeah, no, so, he put on a great performance, I think. And that's the thing that like I did not think about. His fucking energy. Yeah. Through like those first like 5-6 songs, and like just like it was like.
It was real.
It was like, like it was like a constant like waves crashing of just like another song, let's go. Like it was fucking pretty awesome.
It was.
It was fun. It was a good time. I definitely was like, and that's the thing too, I was in class like all day that day, like right up until the concert pretty much. So finally getting to that point, I was like not in the mindset, and then like getting to that point, I was like, "Ooh, we're in it. Yeah, it's happening." It was good. It was a good time. Yeah. Yeah. Donnie.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Ski Mask did open for him.
Ski Mask opened.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I enjoyed it because it's almost nostalgic for me. Just I was really into Stokely in freshman year. Yep. And that was kind of his debut album, I guess. So it was nostalgic in that way. Yep. I was thinking it's kind of similar to Trippie Redd in the way that he performs now, which is he has new music out, but no one really gravitates to it the way they did his older stuff.
Right, and
so
he didn't play any of it, did he?
No, he was kind of only able to perform his older stuff, especially when he's opening for a different artist and it's not his tour.
Right.
But it was, I mean, you know, the whole stage was kind of covered up because of everything Don had there with he had a big platform and the ball for the big platform for the band. But yeah, so I mean, it was cool as an opener.
Yeah.
I like him more than I like Trippie Redd, but I just feel
really
like I don't know. I'm just tired of Trippie Redd.
Yeah, I get that.
Like
I understand.
Because I don't know. I've just seen Trippie Redd more. I haven't seen Ski Mask since about 2019. Because I don't count that Lyrical Lemonade show.
Oh, okay,
did a couple songs.
I was gonna say we saw him there.
Yeah, but he only did 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot. Did I see him? Did I see him at Summer Smash this year?
You'd have to answer that question for yourself.
I would. I don't know.
I didn't see him, but
was he there though?
Yeah, I think so.
Who did you see over him? Answer me that. And I can tell you if I saw him or not.
It was like the sub headliner, so we're at the main stage, like not trying to make the.
Wait, was that play?
The dash back and forth. I think so.
Can you pass me my hoodie? Do you mind? Sorry.
You're good.
Fucking a little cold.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was cool. I just think, it wasn't the first pick for opener, so I get it. Yeah. It's kind of just like whoever could fill in.
Right.
No, not really any complaints.
No. Yeah. I think the only thing that was first of all, he played So High.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. I don't think I've seen him play that before. I don't know if I've seen him like for real before. I don't remember.
Because at the Lyrical Lemonade 10-year anniversary show, he got cut short because Cole Bennett jumped off the balcony. So.
Oh right, was he the final guy that played?
Yeah, or I don't remember why he got cut short.
God, that was such a.
Cole jumped afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't.
That was not a good show.
It wasn't the best.
It was not. The 9-year was way better than the 10-year.
Yeah.
9-year was way better than 10-year. Yeah, sorry. So, where was I?
I'm talking about Ski Mask. So
yeah, seeing him play So High was awesome. I love that song, and I kind of have forgotten about it, but it's one of those kind of like it's the same with like The World Is Yours by Rich the Kid, or like Firestarter by Trippie, or some of Imani's Interlude by Trippie as well. Like those kind of slower melodic ones that some of those guys have. Amazing. So High is fucking amazing. So it was awesome to see that, and it was awesome how he really got the crowd into it too. He kind of like stopped before he started playing and like slowed. He was like, listen y'all, like join me for this song, like it's gonna be a bit slower and then we're gonna get crazy, and like the whole crowd was into it, waving the cameras flashlights back and forth. So that was sick. It was that was awesome. I think the one thing that was tough for me, it's like not tough, just like something I kind of was like about was he played a lot of his friends like Juice WRLD's and X's music. Right. Those people have both passed.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And yeah, it's not like don't play the music or anything like that. But they were both like the songs that he played were more on the sad end.
Right.
And like I don't know, not a problem, but like
it's not necessarily the best way to open up the crowd.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Like
that was more like, this feels kind of like we're just kind of, still here, and like this is some sad. Like he played Jocelyn Flores, but it's like not a like good song,
right?
But like that's not gonna like get the crowd kind of like play like he did. He played what was the
Take a Step Back, or
no. He played Lean With It, which was also kind of a good one. He played what was the X one? Look at Me?
Look at Me.
Look at Me. He played Look at Me last, or not last, but kind of around there. So that was good. But like just play like it's not like those guys don't have like some hyper music. Like it should should be more of like a celebration. Like these are my fucking best friends. It's sad where they are, but Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. But listen, at the same time, who hasn't heard all the hype songs from X and Juice WRLD a million times? So Ski might have wanted to switch it up and do some of the different ones that are also big, which is valid. Yeah. Ski was great. Don was great. Yeah. Good times. For sure. Good times. We were very close.
Yeah, no, it was
very close.
Especially at the beginning. Kryptonite he opened with, it was just he is right there, and he is going.
Yeah,
that
was wild.
The energy's there.
And Don, we were really close for Don too. I got a really good look at Don Toliver's face. Yeah. You said, of course, Kryptonite. Yeah. I got a good look at like Don's face like a bunch of times. I was like, damn, that's just that dude right there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Yeah.
It
was, I've never seen him on tour, so it was very cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to see him on tour.
Yeah, fact. And I feel like...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
And I was just thinking, like, he's doing a 10,000 person venue now.
Yeah.
I think with what he had, he did a great job.
100%.
With, he's not doing full arenas yet.
Yeah.
But for doing, like, the smaller arenas, I think he put on a great show.
Awesome
and I'm
show.
very excited to see when he gets to that Travis level.
Yeah.
And is doing the United Center in the round 2 nights, like, just... Because I think we'll get there.
Yeah, I think he will.
But I think he's going to just have a great show.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's a great artist. And that's the thing that I was going to say is, like, I feel like the past times he's been in Chicago, I've wanted to go, but just haven't ended up at it.
I looking back on it, I wish I went and saw him at the Aragon when he was doing the Lovesick tour.
That especially, I was the one where I was like, I would like to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great. Glad we finally got to see him.
Yeah. Shout out Don Paolo.
Shout out Don. Did you have a few things you wanted to hit?
I have two other things.
Yeah.
While we were just talking about a concert, the Coachella lineup was released the day we recorded this.
Right.
We're not going to spend too much time on it. I just want a quick thought. What do you rate the lineup out of 10?
It's between a 5 and a 5.5.
Okay.
Straight up, it's between a 5 and a 5.5, and I'll tell you why. The headliners are just like not great. I think Lady Gaga's cool.
So this is just personally how you feel about the lineup.
This is personally how I feel about the
lineup. I don't really know what the general reception to it has been yet. This is kind of just what we think of it.
Yeah.
So don't be offended if we don't like the same artists as you.
Yeah,
I think you're very entitled to love the lineup and go out there and have a great time.
100%. Have an amazing time. This is just my own, and I think there's reason for it being a 5.5 for reasons like my own personal liking and also just like overall reasons. I think.
Yeah.
I think Lady Gaga is a cool headliner. I think that's awesome. I think that Post Malone as a headliner, honestly, is like, I don't know. Maybe he has a new album coming out or something.
For me as well. He's doing a stadium tour. Can you believe that?
I think I saw. I got a notification about it.
Like baseball stadiums.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I checked it last night. I shit you not. I got an email and I walked back into my room. I said to my roommate, "You want to go see Post Malone?" I think I did. I might have not. I definitely might not have, and I just thought of it happening, and then I didn't. But I saw he was playing at fucking Wrigley Field, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, no,
that's so crazy.
He's a guy that we don't listen to, so we just don't have any idea how popular he actually is.
He's so popular, but like I
couldn't name any song he put out in the last couple years.
Yeah, I could tell you like 1 or 2 songs of Hollywood's Bleeding. That's the furthest back, or that's the most I'm there.
The last, I feel like I only know Post Malone from
like Beer Bongs and Bentleys and like White Iverson.
Yeah, the orange and the yellow albums. Those are the ones I know, the old ones.
Congratulations, that album.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never that into Post Malone. A couple songs here and there. But
me too.
That's all.
Yeah. I'm the same way, and I've always I don't know, been semi like turned off by him at this point now. And then the other headliner was Green Day.
Right.
I think now this is the thing, and this is why I gave it.
And Travis is in there somewhere.
Travis is also in there somewhere, which I think is cool, right? Sure,
yeah.
Fine. Travis is in there. Fuck it, throw him in the mix. I think that. Jesus Christ, sometimes I just blip, you know what I mean? But I think that I think that it's a good if you read the smaller names, right?
Yeah.
There's people that I would see throughout, I think, most days. And I would be like, oh, great, let's go to this person. And let's go to this person. And there's, like, great names that, like, you know, you kind of have to see on tour at a smaller venue usually. And it's going to be, like, a $60 ticket or something like that, right? A couple names that come to mind are, like, Sarah Landry, for example. The Sacred Souls.
Ty Dolla
$Sign was in there. Shabuzi was in there. Shabuzi's a bit more of a joke. But
go check out Shabuzi.
Thursday or Thanksgiving.
He's doing the halftime show of the Bears-Lions game. I know that wherever you're gonna be, most likely there's gonna be a TV on with the Bears-Lions game.
Probably. If you're local, you're probably gonna have the Bears-Lions game on. Even sit around for halftime.
And then, just make sure you're there for halftime, because Shabuzi's performing.
Shabuzi is performing.
I didn't know who Shabuzi was.
Which is crazy.
Until you told me, until you mentioned it to me, and I'm like, who's Shabuzi? And then I'm like, oh, he's that guy with that song.
Yep.
But
great song.
Yeah.
Great guy.
If you like it, I love it.
Glad you say that. So that's the thing, and that's why I give it, like, between a 5 and a 5.5, because there is a great day, like, through the day lineup, and that's the issue that I feel like is consistent with Lollapalooza and some of these other places too, is that it's like throughout the day it's like
no, that was just last year.
Maybe just like I don't know. I feel like day to day though, like they'll release the first lineup where it's like you know all the names and it's like cool, and then they'll just separate a bunch of shit throughout the 4 days.
They do that. They do that. Every festival does that, I feel like. But I feel like if you go to Lolla the past, like, exclude last year, exclude 24 this year, look at 23, and I can't really speak on the other ones, but there's days in there where you can put together a solid day.
We're putting it up. We're putting it on.
All right.
We're putting it up right now.
All right. Well, let's finish the Coachella first.
Okay.
Have you said your piece with Coachella?
Let me finish it up. I think that, I think that it was, what?
No, you're good. I'm just gonna say finish up the Coachella and then.
I just want to pull it up. Make sure I had it. I think like, and that's the thing is like, I think with headliners with Coachella, it's so broad, and I feel like we've had this conversation ever since we've been doing the pod about Coachella and some of these other places, is that like, or some of these other festivals, like, they have such a, like, they're bringing in the biggest musicians of, like, everywhere. So it's, when they release, like, lineups, like, when they release headliners, it's hard to not be, like, about names. If you, like, also don't kind of fuck with them and, like, I don't know.
But you're gonna, if you look at lineups over a long period of time, you're gonna find one or two that are really, like, this is my year.
Right, like, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Like they had Ye slotted in there 2 years.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like, and that's the thing. I feel like Coachella is kind of downgraded where they were previously. Like I feel like they also had a couple names. Like they brought a headliner back that like was no longer like performing. And I forgot who that was.
They had Frank last year.
Oh right, they were supposed to and then they didn't.
Well, he did one weekend.
Oh right, he did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. So like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's the thing is like, it's so broad.
Yeah.
So it's hard to not be like, about, you know, but like, that's the thing too, is like Lady Gaga, awesome. Great headliner.
Gonna be a great performance.
100%. She's incredible with her performing. So that's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, off the slate. Awesome.
Yeah.
Green Day just did Lolla this past year, if I'm not mistaken, and also
and
just did Stadium tour. Oh, they're still touring?
Or they just did, yeah.
They've been touring with the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
Okay. So it's kind of like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Unless it's like you're kind of a Green Day fan and you didn't see them on tour, and then this is your chance, and you like some other people, then
but then that's
such
also
a niche group of people.
It's such a niche group of people, and it's also like, is that also the like group of people that are gonna spend a shitload of money to go to California to go to Coachella?
Well, maybe they're already in California.
That too, potentially.
Anyway. It's yeah.
So like that, and then the other one was Post Malone, who's just like, I don't know.
Who's also touring,
like,
right?
Who's all and like. Yeah, I just feel like there's just like a couple, better. There's some other people that they could bring out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I think that day by day, I think they create an amazing, like, list of people. But I think headliners just kind of lacked.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard to
Yeah.
be the fucking big name and bold there and like always have everybody want to see you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? I'm sorry,
me,
I talked.
You're good. I'll be brief with it. My thoughts are I'm at about my max is a 5.
Yeah.
I'm probably around a 4.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in that range, probably lower end of it.
Yeah.
I think for me, obviously Travis helps a lot.
Yep. I honestly really look at it without Travis being a part of it.
He's on the bottom, so it's kind of how they present it.
Yeah.
But he's there and he's gonna perform.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga's interesting to me. I think she's an artist where it's one of those things where like you know more music by her than you realize.
Right, and also I think like that's the show where like just a lot of people people of all different like crowds and people that get it like different music tastes and everything can like go and see that and be like this is awesome.
I think I would enjoy a Lady Gaga set, but I just don't think it's something that I would spend money. Not that we're even talking about going out to Coachella.
Right. I see what you're saying though.
But I think if there was enough other people there for me to go, I would definitely enjoy Lady Gaga.
Me as well.
And there's definitely Big X the Plug calls my name. I like Charlie XCX.
XCX.
Sarah Landry I get into a little bit.
Yep.
Some of those names you mentioned. Ty Dolla $ign is maybe a little intriguing.
The Sacred Souls, Viagra Boys.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, for me, there's just not a lot there. Megan Thee Stallion.
Yep, she's also performing.
I'm just going off the top of my head now, but
trying to find them.
I don't know. There's just not a lot there for me.
Yep.
And I know I'm from Chicago and definitely not the target of demographic of Coachella.
Aren't we though? Jesus, that was crazy. I was trying to say something different and then I just ended up with saying, aren't we all though?
I guess in a way we are. But I think, I don't know. And a lot of people's thing with Coachella is it's kind of just become a fashion show and just kind of an Instagram photo booth in a way like, I don't know. So, I don't know. It's not anything that's super, that super like attracts me.
Yeah.
But I can understand the appeal and that's my thing with Coachella.
Yeah. For sure. I dig it. Should we get into this Lollapalooza day by day?
Before we get into Lollapalooza,
okay.
Let's just.
Oh, you might be right. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Let's just hit on one design thing real quick because we are design oriented people. We have a clothing brand, so let's actually talk about it for a second.
Yep.
Jaguar, the luxury car brand, has announced a rebrand.
Okay.
They changed their logo up. So I'll show you this. On top is the old logo, and now the bottom's the new one. I have my thoughts. You can have yours. We'll talk about it.
Let's hear yours.
And then I think this is also like the new actual logo with the animal on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Personally, I hate the font.
Okay.
Personally, I hate the font. I think it's a terrible font choice.
Okay.
And I don't get it for the brand. I just don't think it really fits.
Yeah, I get you.
The Jaguar, they kept it. I don't know. They added the lines behind it. I don't know if that's really what the new logo is, but that's true to who the brand is, and that's been their thing. They just kind of updated a little bit.
Yeah.
And but the font, I don't like the font at all.
Okay, so what's funny is that at first I was pissed off because the Jaguar was just gone.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck? They took the best part of this logo and just took it out.
Yeah.
Scrapped it. I was like, huh? And then you showed, literally, I can't tell you how many levels I calmed down when I saw the Jaguar on the next side. Like, oh, okay.
I could tell a little bit. You were like, okay, the Jaguar's still here.
Yeah, that's why I was like, here, what are your thoughts on it right away? So I was about to just rip into him. You know how I get on this pod, bro. I get crazy.
I might have to clip in that when you crashed out that one time.
It's been a few times I've crashed out. Definitely been a few times I've crashed out on the pod. Gotta clip some of them. Paolo crash out moments. They happen. So I think that, and it's funny, you said you hate the font. I looked at it and was like, what the fuck, there's no Jaguar.
Right.
Saw the Jaguar, went back, looked at it again, looked at the old font.
Yeah.
And was like, I hate the old font more than I hate the new font.
Huh.
The old font is square, and it's just kind of It's like, it's not bad, but it's so square and so, like, static, right?
Yeah.
When that new one is more round, it's a little bit, it feels a little bit more kind of quick and agile and, you know, like a Jaguar. Like, I think I understand what they're trying to do with the font selection, and I respect it. I think that the thing that's difficult is that it's hard to play, and it's difficult to find a font that's both that, like, kind of playful, like, you know what I mean, like for, like, on this end of the spectrum, right, there's, like, Comic Sans, there's, like, this fucking, you know what I mean, like, there's that, like, super playful, right, and then also finding something still super, like, elegant, right, and something that still meets the luxury, so finding that middle can be kind of difficult. I think that that's a good attempt, I'm sure, and that's the thing, I'm sure there were millions of fonts that they went through, including, if not going through fonts, which they might probably not even been doing, they might have just been creating their own typefaces and trying to figure out what to make it look like. I don't think that's bad. I think that I'm excited to see different logos that they produce from that. I think it's a good, like, starting. I want to see the Jaguar worked in. If it's not in the, you know, logo you see on TV and whatnot, sure, fine. But it should definitely, the Jaguar.
You want to see it on the car.
You want to see it on the car for sure. So I'm sure they'll probably still keep that. I hope they do at least.
This is why I want to talk to you about it, because you have such insight on it, being a design student and understanding.
Starting to understand
a lot. You know a lot more about you. Articulated that a lot better than I could have at all.
Yeah, and it was so cool to do that.
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna lie.
That was an awesome moment.
that felt sick. Yeah. I understood. I really understood what I was talking about in design. Yeah,
and that's what you pay for in college.
Life.
Show that to your parents.
Show it to my parents and my typography teacher. They're gonna lose their mind. They're gonna lose my mind. They're gonna lose their mind.
Yeah. For me, I understand. I see what you're saying about the squareness of the old logo. For me, it's just kind of like hard and sleek and like, like a Jaguar. You know?
I dig it.
So that's kind of it. And then I see the new font and, like, it just doesn't do it for me.
I dig it.
But maybe, you know, once I see it on the car and see more of it, it'll make more sense.
I think, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
I think definitely. I think when you put that in, like, a real context, I think it'll look much better. I'm excited to see how it's put on the car.
The first reaction, I really didn't like it.
No, I didn't either. I was like, what the fuck did they do with the Jaguar? Why isn't it there?
Where's my dog?
Yeah, literally. Where's my dog at?
Yeah.
Where my dog at? Right here, yo.
It's kind of what it was.
Huh?
It's kind of what it was.
It's exactly, it was what it was.
Yeah. Right.
Shout out Pups by A$AP Rocky and A$AP Ferg.
Yeah. Back to music then. What's up with these Lollapaloozas?
Oh yeah. Okay, should we get into that?
Yeah. Seemed like something caught your eye.
Yeah. So I had semi-forgotten about the 2023 lineup.
Yeah.
Right.
I had a solid day at the 2023 lineup.
So there was. The headliners were Billie Eilish and Karol G on Thursday, Kendrick in 1975 on Friday, Odessa and Tomorrow X Together on Saturday, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Lana Del Rey on Sunday. The day that I vividly remember planning on going to
Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday was gonna be my day, and I had told everybody, I'm going to Red Hot Chili Peppers, but if I'm drunk enough, I'm going to Lana Del Rey, and I'm gonna cry my heart out.
Yeah. Right? I went on Saturday for reference, but I think Sunday was a great day. Yeah.
You went on Saturday because there were a lot of rappers on Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. Fred again was on Friday.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
Yeah. See, bro, there's stuff on all the days.
That's the thing that's fucked, though. Is like, dude, 2023 P didn't know Fred again.
Right.
But now I do, so it's different.
Yeah.
Let's go through Sunday real quick. I think
go through Sunday, because this will prove that you can. There are Lollapalooza lineups where there's just a great day.
It's ridiculous. That's the thing, is there's names that I just know.
Yeah.
Now that I didn't know that. Like,
wow.
Like Mount Joy, I know now.
Right.
Backseat Lovers, I've known but didn't know music from, really.
Yeah, you used to be you were a Backseat Lover, and now you actually know the music.
I don't know what you're trying to say with that, but I don't know if I'm willing to take on that role.
I think the audience gets
it. I hope they don't. So, yeah, I mean, there's Yachty, there's Joey Badass. Joey Badass is still someone I haven't seen and I really want to.
Yeah, I haven't either.
We need to see him. Backseat Lovers, like
I was just listening to Before the Money recently.
Very good album.
Really good album.
Yeah, Made in America is also very fucking good.
You mean?
Oh, American Badass.
Yeah, American Badass. Yeah.
American Badass is amazing.
Yeah. 1999
is a classic. His shit.
Yeah, even the new album was pretty good. 2000 was pretty good.
It was good. I like that one too. Bakar, I remember really wanting to see.
Yeah.
The main people that I remember really wanting to see was Bakar. I wanted to see L'Imperatrice. L'Imperatrice. I have always fucked up saying that name. You might be able to even like find like a video. If we were doing the pod, then. We were doing the pod then. I don't think we weren't doing it like on camera or anything. But there's definitely recordings of me trying to say L'Imperatrice on the pod and fucking it up.
Seems like you're doing all right now.
I try. Lil Yachty is there if I didn't already say them.
Yeah.
Boogie with the Hoodie. The main person I want to see, or the main people I want to see, was Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yes.
Let me go through what I did on Saturday.
But still, like, that's not like incredible. Like, that wasn't like go from place to place. It was more like, you know.
But you can make a good day out of it.
Yeah.
For sure. So on Saturday, the big people I saw, I guess the main people I went for was one, Mavi.
Yep.
Mavi was cool.
Yeah.
Zach Fox was fun because it was just raining and he's just pressing buttons, playing songs, and just being Zach Fox. If you don't know who Zach Fox is, he's just a funny guy and he raps and it's just entertaining.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Got married recently.
He did.
I saw that.
I saw that too as well. Yeah. So I saw Destroy Lonely.
Yeah.
After that, I saw a bit of Young Gravy's performance.
I've also seen partial set from Young Gravy.
Where was that?
Lollapalooza.
When was that?
2019. When I snuck in.
Yeah.
When we snuck in.
Yeah, separately.
I saw bro in a bathrobe. He was in a bathrobe. He was performing at a smaller place.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
There were a lot of people there for him this
I'm sure.
Yeah. I saw Shaq Diesel. When I snuck in, yeah.
You saw Shaq Diesel when you snuck in?
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
I didn't know you also saw him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I don't
remember?
I mean, I was in the crowd. I don't know.
Do you remember what side?
No.
That's crazy. I don't remember.
I think I was leaning on the left side, but kind of in the middle.
Leaning left middle. I was back left.
All right.
Not deep though.
Yeah, I wasn't super amped. I was a little deep. We were like right there.
Can you imagine if we saw each other? I would have kissed you on the lips, swear to God. Would have. Sorry.
You're good. And
not to get too crazy.
Then I saw JID and Pusha T.
Yeah.
So that was a solid day.
Yeah.
Anyway, Push was great. Palooza.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I dig it. So, there were some good names.
I think 2024's lineup was really like, we all kind of saw it and said, wow, like the headliners are great, but there's nothing else there that we really care about that much.
2024. Yeah.
And I mean, that wasn't necessarily true because there were, There
were not great names in this, though.
No.
I mean, there was Megan but it switched because it was Tyler.
It was Tyler. Yeah, like the headliners were Tyler. You had Tyler, SZA, Future, and whoever else.
Melanie Martinez, Blink-182. Skrillex. Sorry.
Forgot about Skrillex.
It's crazy.
I don't think I would have liked it that much anyway, but like, whatever.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. You got anything else for the people?
No, that was our pod today.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah.
Stay afloat. We got new shit coming soon.
Yeah, new hoodies coming soon.
Yep.
Save up that breach.
Save up a couple of breaches.
Couple of them. Not you won't need that many, but a few of them.
Couple.
Yeah. We'll see you next week. Afloat Podcast. Check us out.
Peace. Stay afloat. Bang. Another pod.
Are we all?
Are we? Sound like a fucking whale or something.